and welcome to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the Botchamania that's known as number 453.
What is Botchamania?
Botchamania, brought to us by Matthew from Cultaholic, is a collection of wrestling screw-ups, fuck-ups, muck-ups, being a table and not being a table, and knowing what's the difference between being professional and being unprofessional. Yeah, so of course on this channel you can also check out my reactions I do with Mo Brothers Nick Slade called 123 Wrestling. Right here on the channel we react to a bunch of major wrestling pay-per-views. Our last one you can check out on the channel right now is WrestleMania Backlash 2022. I will say it's surprisingly decent.
But also check it, make sure you also take a look out for their next reaction coming up soon. And that is for AEW's Double or Nothing.
2022, yes.
2022. So, enough said. Let's dive into this and see what Matthew brought us in this new batch for Botchamania 453. So here we go.
Hey, I'm Terrence Farrell, one-time longest reigning Impact Women's Champion. It's been beaten, but we don't want to talk about that. Anyway, if you like inception commentary, botches, and video game references, be sure to watch Botchamania. Oh, but also, make sure and watch the Lockup Podcast, and you can find us at Lockup Podcast on Instagram.
That little effect. Yeah, so the effect I did is just comes out. I don't know why. That's what I wanted.
Well, I have a long history with the dunk. For those who know about Botchamania or any of these stories,
Yeah, he's right of.
people just look it up. Cody Rhodes, the dunk. I had one of the worst matches of all time. The worst match I ever had in my entire life. So we go out, and this is pre-Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan, and the original Sin Cara, and Ezekiel Jackson against myself, Ted DiBiase Jr., and Wade Barrett. At one point, Ezekiel Jackson is supposed to be the hero of this match. He's not even getting in until he gets that tag, that moment. He's going to be the hero.
On the bottom right is Matthew.
He's just going to light it up. But unfortunately, Ted DiBiase Jr. didn't kick out. Daniel Bryan comes in, shoots him to the corner, does the little drop kick in the corner. 1, 2, 3. And we're like 4 minutes into this match.
It's still funny.
2-segment match. So I think, oh, I got a little experience at this moment. I'm going to make a audible. I look to tell Wade, well, let's just jump him. That's what I'm going to tell him. But as I turn, Wade is already up the ramp.
He's gone already.
He's furious. But I will never forget for the rest of my life what happened next, because we come into the grill area and there is Vince standing up, headset off. And right before he can say anything to me, Ted Jr. blows by me.
Now, apparently he denies this, saying
no fear. Looks at Vince and says, "Where is that referee?
He was trying to fuck on me."
And because it was such an awkward, unbelievable moment and an incorrect use of the F word and everything that goes into it, Vince just real slowly put his headset back on, sat down, and we never talked about the worst match that happened.
I ever had.
24 years of age.
Wait for it.
And the ball.
The Bucks.
Midstream adjustment. It's the
Happened to them.
Meltzer driver. Oh! And they connect. And they got all of it. That's got to be it. Matt's going to make a champion.
Maybe. 3.
The Kingo has been defeated. And Matt Jackson
Count again. 1, 2.
He's rolling with it.
Count again.
Do it again. He knows the ref was trying to fuck on him. As DiBiase Jr.
Botchamania, Botchamania, Botchamania.
Yo, Ford had no time to brace himself. It was all impact. From LA Park. Oh! I get to the front row. That redhead just took one to the head.
Oh, damn, yeah, she took one right to the head there.
Back and to
To
the
the
left.
left.
Stars of AEW, you can watch every Wednesday night on TBS. Every Friday night on TBS. Fridays on TNT.
Yeah,
Fridays on TNT? Yeah.
What's with the Simpsons font?
Well, they don't pay me.
they don't pay me.
Well, Rollins maintains control. His confidence continues to grow in the process. Cody Rhodes, we forget because of WrestleMania, he was away from the WWE.
Corey corrected him. Corey corrected him.
It's a while to get rid of ring rust. We haven't talked about that enough when it comes to Cody Rhodes.
Oh, wait, you're serious? Let me laugh even harder.
You would think the odds of her ever mumbling the words "I quit" would be longer than Dick Strike had yesterday at the Kentucky Derby, but she's going against
Rich Strike. I get what he was trying to do.
Dick Strike. Favorite band? Our Lady Peace. Who? Our Lady Peace. It's a Canadian band. I dig it.
Okay. Table spot.
I am the table!
Oh, yeah.
Woman is the head of the table. But you are the table.
You are the table.
But what have you done around here? You don't deserve this. You don't deserve. You
This is it.
talk
Too much, isn't it? That's what I was like. He just said the magical words. I remember I messaged you that too.
Shut up! I said
You talk too much.
What happened to the music?
Heavier Kendo back seemed to win for the moment.
Oh shit.
And it might not even be the NXT.
Hey, knock it off. Hey, knock me off. Mission Volume 2 greater than NBA Jam. Debatable.
Still debatable.
Tony Khan's Pro Wrestler 2. OSW Mark 2. Resident Evil 6 greater than Elden Ring. Debatable.
Hook is Sora. The way his hair is, and at this point he practically is. The way he comes out.
Wayne's MK12A. Is this very Ocarina of Time? Debatable.
Hands down.
No, dude, Breath of the Wild.
Oh, that's a bold choice. I'm a Sonic guy. 248 pounds.
Taz.
Captain Sean D.
I mean, I humbly say my wife is the greatest mom of all time, I will say. I hope I hope it felt like a great Mother's Day for her. I know it seemed like it was. So, well, you know, I wanna wish a happy Mother's Day, belated happy Mother's Day to not only Mama Taz, but all the mothers around the world. Hope you enjoyed your Sunday. It's not Mama Taz. You probably should have said Hook's mom. That might have made more sense, right? Yeah, actually, that's true. Sorry. Okay, let me explain it.
Either which way.
Mama Hook.
Happy Mother's Day.
That makes me Hook classic, I guess. So,
That makes me look classic. That's a
side
good
note,
one.
unrelated to this match, I'm thinking about buying a submarine.
And I talked to Breaker earlier today. He said he will have his father on his mind. You can see Braun wearing a singlet, the same singlet worn by his father, the Hall of Famer Rick Steiner, on the very first Monday Night Raw back in 1990.
One of these things is not like it.
Right there. No, liar! He's a liar! That is a lie! Okay?
He used it now.
Apparently, Kevin Owens' Ezekiel story is like the best thing going on right now.
Alright, what nonsense we get from the other mini indies. Oh, Good God.
I mean,
He went with it.
it kind of worked. It's like the same promotion.
It's like he slipped off of his costume. Gosh, it was too slippery, man. Oh God.
Definitely got the guy next to him. Definitely got the guy next to him.
Got the invisible man.
Prison guy.
What? What now?
Oh, when the kid jumped his.
Come on.
So cool about it, though. I give him props. Everybody is
Hello, it's H-Bomber Guy, and today I'm reading from Willie Regal's book. Some of my favourite wrestling memories are of being with Brian Pillman. Once you got used to his sense of humour, he was very funny. In 1995, the two of us were asked to go to Universal Studios in Hollywood to present a video game award on this live TV bash. The hosts were Leslie Nielsen and Jonathan Taylor Thomas, who played the kid in Home Improvement. The show was going out live on TBS after the channel's highest-rated show, WCW Saturday Night, which went out from 6 till 8. We flew in on Friday afternoon for the dress rehearsal and found ourselves surrounded by all these lovey and darling types, the sort of phony people I can't stand. We were due to do a skit which would have Leslie Nielsen at the podium at the front of the stage talking about violence in video games, while behind him would be me and Brian, dressed in our ring gear and playing a wrestling game on a big screen that would descend into the two of us brawling. Leslie was going to carry on deadpan, just like he did on Naked Gun and Police Squad, while we created all sorts of havoc behind him. The skit would end when Leslie drew a gun and fired it. That was the plan, anyway.
Oh, no.
When we got there, it soon became clear we were a tiny part of a big show. A producer flounced up and said, "This is what we're gonna do, darlings. You and Brian will go on from there and do your fighting bit all over this set." The set was like the side of a mountain, all rock work with steps going up it. "Okay," we said, "we'll go here, here, and here," showing them what we were going to do. Brian was going to do a crossbody dive onto me, and the producer thought it was all wonderful. "Great," he said. "That's about the time we'll bring on the juggling dwarves." My ears perked up.
Wait,
I have unpleasant dwarf memories.
I have unpleasant dwarf memories.
Yes, one of them juggles and rides a unicycle while the other one just juggles. They're going to come on, run between your legs, and kick you up the backside. I moaned
what?
internally.
What?
It got worse, too. At the side of the stage were two dickhead bodybuilders, all long hair and full of themselves. I thought they were part of some other segment. But no. It emerged they were to come over, pull Brian and me apart, and throw us off the stage. Didn't like the sound of that. Brian, as ever, saw the opportunity to wind me up. "Hang on a minute," he told the producer. "This show is only on because it follows our show, which gets the best ratings on this channel, so you can get some of its viewers to watch you. We're two of its stars, and you want these two nobodies to throw us off the
They're
stage?"
us?
Brian had got the hook right into me. I wasn't as pleasant then as I am now. I piped up, "If those two wankers come anywhere near me, I'll fucking kill them." They looked terrified and shrank away. The producer looked concerned. "They'll have to go to talk to their agent about this," he said. By now, Pillman had got me steaming mad and he was roaring with laughter. The upshot was we got rid of the bodybuilders, but the juggling dwarves would have to stay. Brian thought it would be funnier with them, so I went along with it, albeit reluctantly. We had to do the show the next day at 5 p.m. West Coast time. As we went out and were introduced to all these dinner suits from the video game industry, you could tell the whole crowd had but a single thought. Who the hell are these two? We started pushing and shoving and fighting each other. The more we did, the more people laughed, and that wasn't the reaction we wanted. Pillman and I upped the stakes, knocking 7 bells out of each other. I was chopping him red raw, and he was chopping me back so hard there was blood coming out of my chest. We were kicking lumps out of each other in frustration, and all the
Well, Leslie Nielsen is doing this whole bit.
We were working. We were hitting each other as hard
I
as we
mean,
could.
I will laugh at
realized
this.
they were right
I'll have to
get
find the
it was
actual
supposed to be a comedy spot.
full
but Brian
length
and I
as
had
he's
got it into
talking.
our heads that they should have been oohing and ahhing. Then it was time for the juggling
Oh,
dwarves.
shit.
They ran between our legs. One went down on hands and knees behind me, and Pillman shoved me over him. Then he picked up another dwarf and slammed him on top of me. I grabbed the dwarf and hoisted him, throwing him up into the wall at the back. It was horrible. All I wanted to do was crawl up my own backside and die. I kept pleading inside, "Please let this be over with." We had to go over and fight in front of Leslie Nielsen, who'd pull his gun and fire it, and then this fiasco would be over. We went to our places, he pulled his gun out, pulled the trigger, and nothing. Not a sound. He put the gun back in his holster and said, "Bang, bang." Brian and I looked at each other, shrugged our shoulders, and walked off the stage.
It didn't go off.
God, it
The
was
sound effects didn't go off.
I jumped in the shower and was just cooling down when a very camp dancer minced in. He took one look at me and lisped, "Ooh, isn't your chest red?" Pillman thought it was the funniest thing ever. That was Brian, the king of the wind-up merchants.
Wow, man.
Thanks for watching.
That
And
was
remember,
cool.
never pay more than $20 for a computer game.
Okay. Okay, what
Hey! Oi! I'm up here! Get ready to catch me, alright, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On
God.
3. Ready?
This will match her
1,
body.
2, 3! That's high. It's too high, isn't it, really, that? Alright, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch! Ow! Ow. I am not dead. Do you know what? It just goes to show people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day?
Oh, Valve. The original logo. Cute.
Get Dwayne. Get Dwayne.
I'm a thirsty little flower. You have to water me. You have to use your feet.
I am not doing that.
I just let him fucking die.
This guys.
He punched the highlights out of her hair.
Oh yeah, this is the.
You know, one of my coworker has never seen this movie. I'm like, seriously?
It's really
Dude, it's a classic, man. It's a feel-good comedy classic.
He's gonna
Oh shit.
I'm waiting for the wrestling moment.
I know the slide. Ah, yeah!
I just rolled slide.
Sing, sing. Bad cops.
Springfield cops are on duty. But what do you expect for the money we make? Whether in a car or on a horse, we don't mind using excessive force. Bad cops, bad cops. Bad cops, bad cops.
The turbines again. I have to go. Wait, this next test does require some explanation. Let me give you the fast version.
This Friday on Rampage, the Butcher, the Blade, and Mark Quinn will take on a reunited.
Did you see that meme picture I posted on the wrestling page? Nobody. Literally nobody. Excalibur. Hey, Danny, what's up?
Yeah, he's slamming all of that, man.
I'm just hoping that's the only match I'm pretty sure.
He sounds like, you know what he sounds like? He sounds like that on the commercials. If you have any wrong for this, you know, even we could.
There, if you have any questions, just remember what I said in slow motion. Test on your own recognizance.
The WWE extends far beyond the strict confines of sports presentation into the wide open environment of bad entertainment. We borrow from passé, daytime talk shows, and other same old simplistic forms of television entertainment, such as those on MTV. Therefore, we've embarked upon the era of say your prayers and take my semen. However, due to the live nature of raw semen, we encourage some degree of parental discretion as it relates to the younger audience allowed to stay up late. We are responsible television producers who work hard to bring you this outrageous, wacky, wonderful world known as the WWE. Through some 50 years, the WWE has been an entertainment mainstay here in North America and all over the world. One of the reasons for that longevity is as the times have changed, we have the same old television, so shut your mouth, you rapist! I'm happy to say that this direction has resulted in a huge 40% increase in television viewership, for which we thank you, the simplistic audience, but most especially, we would like to thank biased and inaccurate media reports. Stand up for WWE.
Oh, this one from
First of all, that doesn't even look like it. You have the entire comment section believing a lie. Stop playing Trick Dave's name.
So it wasn't.
Watching Windjammers. Just a reminder, the brand new Botchamaniashop.com is open for business. Hoodies, t-shirts, little tiny tables, and stickers are now there for you to purchase whenever you want, however you want. Go buy them or don't. Have a good week, you beautiful bastards.
So what have we learned today? We learned
Botchamania.
We learned Taz's Hook Classic.
Yeah.
We learned the Bucks don't want a ref to fuck on them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Apparently Vince likes raw sailors. What else? No, that's about it.
I think the most interesting one was just the William Regal one. That one.
Oh yeah, we also learned that wrestling and video game award shows don't exactly mix.
Don't sometimes they don't mix well.
Yeah.
Or go as planned well.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, that's
nothing
what we got.
cringeworthy this episode, thankfully.
Yeah.
But like, good stuff.
It was still good stuff. I don't think there was any thing hilariously okay, that was just no, it wasn't. A lot of it was just okay, yeah, that was cool. Yeah, it was funny. Or yeah, they slipped up there. You could tell they slipped up, or back into the left situation. With the head, the foot to the face.
Yeah.
But yeah. Decent. Actually, this one was a decent one overall.
Yeah, so other than that, folks, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little more than anybody else when it comes to talking about some good old-fashioned wrestling, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell icon as well.
What did you think of this Botchamania? Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun with it? Was it entertaining enough for you? Or, was it not as hilarious as it was before or any other ones before? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction to this Botchamania, but most importantly, we thank you for watching.
Of course, you can check out our previous Botchamanias right here on the channel. We can also check out our 1, 2, 3 wrestling reactions as well. But until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very Mama Taz-filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.